Hello. All right, I am getting ready to head out the door. I just spent the morning editing and now I'm going to Epcot. Who guessed it? Who knew that this is going to be an Epcot day? I was gonna do one of those things where I was like, hey, leave in the comments where you think what park I'm going to, but then I realized the title of this video is probably something related to the festival, the arts, and would it have really been a guess that needed to be made? Like, of course I'm going to Epcot on my day off. I have been living at Epcot. I made the announcement at the beginning of this festival that I was gonna try to get there as many times as humanly possible. This is my favorite festival, the Festival of the Arts, and yeah, we're gonna go enjoy it today. I wanna get some more food. I'm working through the menus of everything that I wanna try. May even try some drinks today. Might indulge in some of that. It's gonna be a good time. Now I just got to Epcot. Epcot has had some parking lot updates. I've been back here since they had these updates, but I have not actually updated on the vlog. So basically they changed the names of the parking lots. Like, I know, big deal, but to us Disney fans, you know, this is like breaking news. So instead of having Discover, Imagine, Create, and what was the other one? There was another one. That's gonna drive me crazy. They now have them named after characters. Something that I like, I feel like this is new, they have a pillar like in the middle of the parking lot, and you don't have to wait till you get all the way down here at the end to know what section you're in. That's pretty cool. Additionally, I'll insert a clip. When I was driving in, they updated the sign when you're coming into Epcot. They got rid of those iconic, they kind of had like those triangular like kites that were there. I kind of do miss those, but yeah, anyway, this has been the parking lot updates. Do y'all find that interesting? I find these type of things interesting. The random updates. Now, let's go into the park. We're gonna get food, we're gonna hang out, rides, it's gonna be good. You know, something I have to do first before I do anything else, I'm gonna stop in Creations and get my pass holder magnet, because they do have an exclusive pass holder magnet that they release for Dumbo for annual pass holders, and I keep meaning to pick it up. Like, I've been back here to Epcot many times actually since they released this, but every single time I always forget. I'm always like, oh, I'll just grab it on the way out, and then I forget. It's on my mind right now. I'm gonna go get it, put it in my backpack, just have it, so I can check that off the list. Right here is where they have annual pass holder magnet distribution. Let's get in line. It's not a long line at all. Remember when this first opened, when they first released this Dumbo magnet, this thing was like packed. I kept seeing it online. So sometimes waiting later has its benefits. Here it is. I can add it to my collection. Literally, my fridge at home is covered in these, all the pass holder magnets. I want to collect every single one. Every time they come out with one, it's my goal. I'm gonna get over here and get it. Yay, look at that. I feel like an appropriate way to start the festival. Let's go paint the wall. The last couple times I've been here to Epcot, it's been after they closed the wall, because this experience is open daily until 5 p.m. And I feel like most of my recent Epcot trips have all been in the evening, like literally right after 5 p.m. So I always miss it. So I'm gonna make it happen right now. I wonder which one of these they are doing today. Last time I did Figment when I did this. We're painting number 3 today, this pretty purple color. Okay, I made my contribution. This is what we did today. It's this pretty Living with the Land, I feel like, inspired mural. So this is an appropriate one for me, as you all know. We definitely have to also hit Living with the Land today. That's a must. I'm not leaving until we do my favorite. It was a good mural for me today. Now it's time for food. I think I'm gonna start off over at the Deconstructed Dish. This is the first booth that I had something at the 2023 festival. I got the Deconstructed French Onion Soup, which, if you remember my review on that, I loved it, but I thought it was a little like cool, and I think that was just the fact that it was such a freezing cold night, that opening night of Festival of the Arts. The flavors though in it were amazing. So it's one of those things, I would like to get it again actually at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna get it again today, because I actually want to try one of the other items there, which is the Deconstructed BLT. I think that's what we're gonna try. Okay, my food has been acquired from the Deconstructed Dish. This is the Deconstructed BLT. I'm gonna read you the description of this. I know that I'm gonna butcher part of it. This is pork belly, a soft poached egg, onion bread pudding, something that I can't pronounce, and a tomato jam. So yeah, this looks amazing. I've had this in years past. I remember really loving it. So we're gonna try it for the 2023 season, see if it lives up to that same memory. Okay, here we go. So what I'm doing, I got a little bit of the pork belly, a little bit of the poached egg, and a bit of the bread pudding. Now, I haven't even yet touched the tomato jam and the other component. There's already a lot going on in this dish, so let's just try these things together. This is so good. This is so fun, just like all the different components. Like, I just got some of the Dijon mustard that they have on top of the pork belly. And like then when I took a bite with that, that added like a whole new element to it. And here I haven't yet tried the tomato jam. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That like adds like a sweetness yet also savory. Like I can't even tell. What is this? Is this more sweet or savory? It's like a combination. Oh. This is so fun. This is by far the most creative food at any festival. Hence, like, you know, the whole, it's artful cuisine. Like that's their whole thing. I just think that's so cool. The food at this festival is my favorite food of any festival. And that egg, oh my gosh, look at this. This egg is done so well. Like the soft poached egg. I love this. And then this thing that I couldn't pronounce, I think this is like a avocado. Yeah, that's definitely some type of avocado like aioli. Oh my gosh, that's good. This is just like the most unique dish. Like there is so many flavors. Like whoever invented this, that was like, yeah, add that and put that on there too. This is just such a vision. Okay, so review on the deconstructed BLT. I would get that again. I would totally recommend that one. 5 out of 5. Honestly, all the flavors went so well together. It was just so creative. Like that's so fun. And that's definitely a shareable one too. Like if you're just having a couple little bites and everyone just wants to try it out. I like that one. So another winner at Festival of the Art, telling you this festival has the best food by far. I think while I'm over here, I'm not swinging. It's been a while since I rode my favorite boat ride inside here. Oh, second favorite boat ride. Y'all know this is my second favorite boat ride in Epcot. First being Living with the Land, of course, but it's been a while since I come over here and given this one some love. Scratch that plan. There was actually a pretty long line. It's kind of busy here in Epcot today. So there was, yeah, kind of a long wait it looked like for the boat ride. So we're gonna come back because usually that one's always a walk-on. That's how we like to hit that one. Something very exciting just happened. So actually, my friend Lindsay is here. I am so excited to meet her in person. We did not plan this. This just so happened to happen. Lindsay is one of the agents at 407 and Beyond Vacation Company, my sponsor here on my channel. She herself makes such amazing content. She has an Instagram and TikTok. I will go ahead and link all her information below. But me and her have basically been internet friends for the past couple months, and we'll talk online. And yeah, it just so happens she is here this week, and her husband happen to be here in Epcot right now. So we get to go ahead and finally meet in person. I'm very excited. So I'm gonna go meet up with them right now. And on that note, when you want to plan your next Walt Disney World vacation, the team at 407 and Beyond Vacation Company, they're incredible. It's the people in the community like Lindsay who really bring the magic to life of planning a Disney vacation, and they put all those personal touches in that, you know, sometimes when you're planning a trip yourself, those things can get overlooked. They really take the time to get to know you and what you want out of your vacation. That way they can customize your trip to exactly what you are looking for. So go ahead and contact them today. You can get a free quote anytime at 407vacations.com. So I just met up with Lindsay. So I already was telling the vlog that I was meeting up with you.
Oh, cool.
Yes. One of our great 407
Yeah.
agents. So have you been having a good week? You've been here since last Monday. Very cool.
Yeah, and we've been having, we've had a great time. I don't want to go home. I never want to go home.
We're not going to talk about that, right?
No.
Like, yeah, just focus on tonight.
Yeah.
Right now, her and her husband are going to go ride Guardians.
Yes.
So that's awesome. Hopefully you get, what's your favorite song on Guardians? Because I know you've already done
I like September.
That's my favorite, yeah. So hopefully you'll get that one. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Just say goodbye to Lindsay and Tony. It was so nice to finally meet up with them. So many months of talking online, and yeah, that was so cool to finally meet in person. And we rode Living with the Land. I'll insert my little clip of that. My iconic shot I always have to get on Living with the Land. They also appreciate that ride like I do, so that was cool. Now I am going to go, and I want to catch, there is a 6:45 Disney on Broadway concert. This is one of my favorite aspects of the festival. I've talked about this before. I can come every night. I wish I could coordinate my schedule to come every night and watch these shows. The performers are so talented. And tonight is Ashley Brown and Michael James Scott. And I saw him last year a couple times. It was him and Kissy Simmons always last year that were paired up together. And they were my favorite by far of the entire festival. So extremely talented. Michael James Scott, he has such like a presence, like such a stage presence and such a good performer. Definitely need to catch them tonight. Yeah, so I'm walking back into the showcase now. I definitely want to get either like a dessert or maybe a beverage to like take into the show with me so I have something to enjoy. So yeah, they do 3 shows a night, and the next one is at 6:45. So I have about an hour. I have to make it all the way back to America though. So I'm gonna take just a slow stroll, I think. Probably stop, maybe look at some art along the way. And yeah, decide what I'm gonna get as my next beverage item. This is kind of a random update, but the PhotoPass photographers now have a green uniform. they always used to have white, like kind of like a white and blue uniform before. And I like that they made it green because it's supposed to be like, you know, easier to spot. Like when you see them, you know that that's somebody that could take your picture. It's kind of like during the Run Disney races, they actually have green pop-up tents, and that's how you know to look out for the photo pass during those events. So this is kind of almost like in line with that. So I like it. That's a little random update. So far in this vlog tonight, we've covered the parking lot obscure updates and the obscure costume cast member costume updates. I decided to walk this way down towards the Odyssey, and I kind of almost want that Figment drink again because it was that good. And right now I'm in sweet mode. Like I had that one savory item and now I've definitely transitioned into sweet mode. Let me know how you are at the festivals. Like sometimes I can go back and forth between like savory and sweet, but like right now I'm in one of those moods that I'm like, my one little that BLT, deconstructed BLT actually did fill me up. And I'm now just like, I need dessert. Like I need something sweet, some type of sweet beverage, or I don't know, sweet dessert. So yeah, I'm tempted to stop in here again and get that Figment smoothie. It was that grape smoothie with the freeze-dried Skittles on top. That was so good. But I don't know, I also think I should try something different, you know? While we're talking about random Epcot updates, I wanted to pull over just because, well, it is a stunning sunset right now in World Showcase. And look at the barges. Like this was the thing I wanted to do, was like appreciate these barges. That's not really the right word for it because I am one of the people that I don't like these barges. I feel like they're eyesores, but I can start to appreciate them now that we know that they're going away. I enjoy knowing that they won't be here soon. And it is just gonna be a cool thing. Like one day I'll tell my children, there used to be these obnoxious barges in Epcot, because literally these things have only been here for literally like the 18-month celebration of the 50th, just for the run of Harmonious. They'd randomly do this where they display the 50th logo. You see, this is all stuff I just kind of want to document. Just have to preserve on the vlog. The barges, the era of the barges. That's what we'll call this, the era of the Epcot barges. Something I still need to do, it's not going to be tonight because like I said, I've definitely switched into dessert mode, but I need to get the brie that is here. It's the warm creamy brie in a house-made bread bowl. That is, oh my gosh, heavenly, absolutely heavenly. I haven't had it yet this year, but it was one of my favorites from the past couple years. I decided what I'm doing. I really loved this last year. The smoothie from here at Vibrant and Vivadoo. I think that's how you say the name of this booth. This is always the one that everyone's like, is that how you say it? Just got my coconut and passion fruit smoothie. This was a favorite of mine from last year. This one's non-alcoholic. I believe it's like $4.75, but it's a nice little size portion. And I mean, once again, it's one of these souvenir collectible cups. These are legit. These are my juice glasses in my apartment. So many great friends last year helped me collect these. It is seriously delicious. Now I'm gonna go get a spot in the American Garden Theater for Disney on Broadway and enjoy my drink. I just got my spot for Disney on Broadway. I feel like this is a perfect view. I'm right behind the reserved seating for the dinner package. So I feel like this is very, very much a good spot. Also, me and the cast member we were laughing when I came in because a squirrel literally ran up on stage and the squirrel went backstage. Like he literally went behind the curtain. So I was joking. I said, oh, he might come out and he might perform mid-show. And she actually told me that he has before, that a squirrel has come out on stage in the middle of the show. And I wish I would have been here to see that. Maybe the squirrel will do an encore tonight. That would be great.
Please welcome the stars of Disney on Broadway's Mary Poppins and Aladdin, Ashley Brown, and Michael James Scott.
Tale as old as time, true as it can be.
Small to say the least, oh, a little scared. Neither one to be. Beauty and the song is old as rhyme. Beauty turkey legs. Go. Yes, yes. Well, listen, we are so excited to be back in our home state. That's right, Ashley and I's home state of Florida. Yes. And I couldn't be more thrilled and honored to be from right here in Orlando. Okay, hometown boy in the house. And we are here continuing to bring you this amazing 6th season of the International Festival of the Arts, Disney on Broadway. Amazing memories of our youth together. Yes, I said youth. Now, some of you may not know this, but Ashley and I, we go all the way back to high school days.
Like last year. Hey! Wait a minute.
How dare you?
How very dare you.
We actually also went to theater camp together where we dreamed of being on Broadway, which is amazing. And we also got our equity cards together, which is also crazy. Now, equity is the union for stage actors. So, yes. So, I mean, and now we're here. It's amazing.
I mean, I still have this vivid memory. This really actually happened. As Michael and I, we were at theater camp in high school. We sat on our bunk beds and we're like, one day we're gonna be on Broadway together.
Oh my God, we're gonna be on Broadway.
And then we're gonna like walk down 9th Avenue and have lunch.
Oh my
And
God.
we're gonna do all these things. And we actually do those things. And it is so insane. Like dreams can happen, everybody.
It is possible, y'all.
True.
Talk about Disney family, okay?
Yes. And we even sang at each other's weddings.
I'm gonna say it again because it's a great response. We even sang at each other's wedding.
I mean, and they were to each other. Just kidding. Come on, Michael, give us one of our favorites from Hercules.
I have often dreamed of a place where a hero's welcome would be waiting for me. And a voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. Even someday I can go the distance. I will find my way. Every moment will be worth my while when I go the distance. Be right where I belong. Till I find my heroes walk away.
Something quite atrocious. Loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Something won't suffice. Oh, if they heard this word, then every single pyramid without its hieroglyph. Say it, and wild animals were ferocious. And some for the flourishes. Expialidocious. S-U-P-E-R-C-A-L-I-F. You're rubbish. R-E-T-I-C-E-X-P-I-A-L-I-D-O-C-I-O-U-S.
Ashley, S-U-P-E-R.
Now it's time for you to show us some of that genie magic, and don't make me roll that lamp.
Oh, well, come on, Jeffrey, hit it, hey! It was all I had 1,000 tales. Next to you and luck, you got a plan of magic never fails. Some punch pizzazz. All you gotta do is walk that lamp, and I'm so alive to say, you take your order, Johnny down. Never had a friend like me. No, no, never had a friend like me.
No more fright. I go bold or I go home. It starts tonight.
I never get to sing this in the show, but I get to do it right now with Ashley Brown. Shining, shimmery, and it's
just left the American Gardens Theater. That was incredible. Yeah, Michael James Scott, I remember him from last year. He is the current Genie on Broadway. And then Ashley Brown, she was the original Mary Poppins that debuted on Broadway. And I'm trying to remember, I'm not sure if I had seen her before or not, but she was incredible. Both of them are, I think this was one of the best Disney on Broadway shows. Like seriously, this was so good. I mean, every single one of the performers that come here are so extremely talented. But yeah, this was just personally one of my favorites. The songs they did in this one, oh my gosh, that Hercules song. Michael did last year Go the Distance, and literally it gives me chills every time. And I know from year to year they like to, that's why they do the sets, you know, pairing different people up sometimes and everything, and they do different songs and everything. I'm so happy that they kept him doing that song. Like they left that one in there from last year's set because that just gives me chills. It was amazing. I mean, there's so many good songs tonight. Yeah, my favorite show I've seen so far. I'd like to catch them again. They have a couple more dates. I would love to come back on the very last day of the festival. I'll have to check my schedule. The very last day of the festival, February 20th. They did this last year too, where they close out the festival by having 4 performers at a time. I think they actually announced that they're gonna have 5 performers this time, like all together, doing like one big production show at the very end. I would love to come check that out. If I can work it out in my schedule, I would love to be here for that. Up here is the Craftsman's Courtyard, which I had said in one of my recent vlogs how I wanted to come back here and get the mussels from here, because I had the one night on the vlog, the beef Wellington, which was amazing, 5 out of 5. Mussels, also 5 out of 5. I got them just the other night. I had them so many times last year. I seriously would get them and that would just be like my dinner for the night, because they give you a really nice portion size. Yeah, I was here with my friend Kyle and I got him to try mussels for the very first time, and I did capture it on video, so I will go ahead and insert that footage. Here goes Kyle's first ever mussel. So I usually use a fork. Here, use a fork. Well, yeah, and then you gotta scoop it out. Okay, and yeah, you're just eating the little meat part there. Just kind of give it a pull. It kind of sometimes sticks to the thing. There you go. First ever mussel. You like shellfish, you've said. Other types.
Like shrimp and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. You like it?
Yeah.
And yeah, it comes with like a tomato, and it's like the broth, and they give you this crostini.
Wow. That's good.
Oh my gosh, this is the Figment like sequence that it does on Spaceship Earth. Oh, this is so cool. Wait, I gotta get out here to see it. Oh my gosh! This is so cool. Oh, and of course it just ended. That was cool. I got to catch that right on the way out. I have to like actually properly time it to like stop and get a good vantage point and like see the show in its entirety, but I love that they added that. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and make my way out of Epcot, but tonight was so fun, just really coming in without an agenda, just knowing I wanted to do Festival of the Arts, just go around, try some food. I did just that tonight, tried some food. I still need to come back and have like some alcoholic beverages. Definitely gonna come back and do that, and like just work through my menus. Like there's still so many things that I want to try. That brie bowl in France that I've had in years past, need to have that. Today was awesome, and randomly getting to meet Lindsay and her husband Tony, they were so sweet. It was so nice to finally get to hang out in person. So yeah, big shout out to you guys, Lindsay and Tony. It was so nice meeting you, and hope to see you again very, very soon. They were here on their 5-year anniversary trip, so everybody wish them a happy anniversary. Disney is the best place to celebrate all those milestones, so that was really sweet. But yeah, I am going to head out of Epcot. Thank you for joining me today. Please like the video, leave me some comments. All those things to go very far away in helping to support me and the channel. And with that, make today magical, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye guys!